All right. Hello, everyone. I'm here to catch them all.
Oh,
What?
Alex, that's right. I'm here to catch them all. Alex O'Neill and Quin Hoffman.
Mike. Mike, what
Oh,
are you
Mike.
doing?
Yep, that's right. I'm catching everything in sight.
People? Catch 'em.
People, those guys over there. I'm gonna catch them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Look at
sure.
that! Look at this little Nidoran. I'm gonna catch it.
Hell yeah.
Look how excited he's into it. He's like, all right, cool, yeah, word. Here I come.
He's like, I'm gonna be in a Pokeball.
And I'm
I
like,
just want to
heck
be
yeah, you are.
Pokemon.
There he is. Look at him.
Now, is this one of those newfangled Pokemon?
This is a Pokemon from the original Pokemon Red and Blue.
Holy shit, it's a level 60 Nidoran.
Yes, it's a level 60 Nidoran.
God.
The buffest Nidoran you've ever
Yeah.
seen just rolled up, dude.
And that's what you're gonna experience here in the latest Pokemon DLC, the Crown Tundra.
Mike, you just murked that Nidoran.
Yeah, I did. You saw him. He ran up on me. I'm just like, all right.
He did run up on you.
He ran up
Mike
on
just
me.
like cocked his pistol and just like shot it.
I'm just like, yo, what? Here's
Like
my
dead in
rabbit.
the street.
Yeah, just ran up
Nidoran
on
ain't
me.
got time for that shit, dude.
Yeah, he just ran up on me and he's like, you know what? You know, you're
Not
gonna
today.
run up on me. I'm gonna shoot my fire rabbit at you, and he's gonna shoot his fire soccer ball at you, and that's how it's gonna go.
I didn't like
learned a
set up a
lesson.
soundboard just for like the
he learned a
future
lesson.
reference.
He learned a lesson today. That Nidoran.
Yeah, he did.
But yeah, this is the Crown Tundra DLC for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. I'm assuming it is the last DLC. I would guess.
yeah.
It is out. It's been out for a couple days here, and I've played like a handful of hours into it. It's actually like kind of meatier than I expected. So it's pretty cool. I would ask you guys, like, as Pokemon, other Pokemon players, did you guys
as Pokemon ranking scientists and doctors?
Yeah, scientists, very enthusiasts who barely showed up because they were gonna go actually watch wrestling instead. Because that's what a scientist about Pokemon apparently how much he respects the science of this.
How much he cares.
How much he truly cares. He'd rather go.
Hey viewer,
watch some.
guess who Mike is referring to?
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
me.
I wonder.
It's not me.
No, yeah, it's definitely not me.
Yeah,
It's not
I was gonna
Mike.
say, if you're familiar with any of us, you know which one of us is a huge clown, and that's it's not hard to figure out. But anyway,
Hey viewer, I know you can't see this, but I have a palette of red, white, and blue, and I'm doing my clown makeup right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good.
So
but anyway, that aside, as far as like Pokemon in-game content, I don't know how much you guys usually like delve into that stuff for the games, but when it comes to like catching legendaries and stuff, do you guys like get into that stuff when it comes to Pokemon games, or not really?
I like to catch the legendaries. I think that's usually like my kind of send off with the game is I do like to beat the thing, but usually the most fun legendary or secret kind of challenges in Pokemon games are post game. So I will do the corresponding legendary challenge. I've spoken, I think, on like Nintendo Land and stuff in the past that like Black and White 2 is the one that I did literally everything post game in, and like the last thing.
Cool.
In that, like the equivalent of like the red fight in Gold and Silver, the last thing you do in that is fight Cynthia, who's like the gym leader, like the Elite Four last person from the previous generation.
Yeah.
And she's really cool. She's cool in that game. She like has like a whole little mini story in that. And you finally get to fight like her A team, and they're like 84 to 90 Pokemon.
Yeah.
It is a tough fight, but I remember it took me a couple of tries, but I beat that, and I was very proud of myself.
Cool.
It's the only Pokemon game I've done all of that in, but I'm curious what is here to do.
Yes.
in this.
So that's specifically why I asked you about the legendary stuff, because that is pretty much the whole crux of this DLC's story and just like everything and anything you can do in this DLC. Like,
That's cool.
because
Okay.
they kind of took the, if you want to say, the Smash Bros mentality with it and went like, hey, every legendary Pokemon that's ever been in Pokemon is in this DLC in some shape or form, and you can get them.
oh nice.
That's cool.
Plus there's also like new ones which they've kind of already like they kind of showed in some trailers and stuff leading up to this, right? Like the Galarian kind of versions of the birds with Zapdos and Moltres. There's Galarian forms of them. There's the new Reggies, and there's also this weird guy here. There's a conveniently a statue in. Oh, which by the way, something I should point out.
Is that a llama?
I'm in a town right now. If you haven't noticed.
Yeah.
I'm in a big open wild type area with the Crown Tundra, but also there's a town here, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's just a town.
I went here when I played. I played a little bit and I got here.
Cool.
That was it. Which just like literally you walk out the door, do a fight, and you're here.
Yeah. Basically, like kind of the setup is you meet that guy Peony is his name, and he kind of is here with his daughter, and they're kind of like on this weird traveling expedition kind of thing. And like you said, there's kind of not that much in the beginning story lead up. It's kind of like, hey, you chase those people down, and they introduce to you the adventure, the max raid layers, which we'll do later. Might do one of those later. They're kind of long, but they're cool. And then you come back to this town, and then they're like, hey, why don't you go uncover the mysteries of the Crown Tundra? And then he gives you, there they are, the legendary clues.
Can we? Well, okay, Mike. I just want to talk real quick. Your Sir Farfetch'd. His name is Geralt of Rivia.
Yeah, he is.
That's
Geralt.
awesome.
That's my Farfetch'd. He's named Geralt. That's right.
And then your
he's a swordsman.
Your water guy's named is Lupin. Like
Yeah, like
That's
Lupin the
awesome.
Third.
like anime Lupin. I assume.
Mhm.
Okay. Making
Exactly.
sure. I'm hip and jive with the
Exactly.
anime.
Lupin the Third. It's a great anime series. Some of it is maybe not aged as well, but it's still very good. That CG anime movie they put out is actually, you can probably watch it in some shape or form now.
Yeah.
Is decent, but it's a little like it's kind of truncated. It kind of, but it's good, still decent. But anyway,
What do these clues tell you?
But anyway, yes, these clues kind of lead you on a journey. So like, hey,
Oh.
so you can kind of select them here and go like, hey, these are some places of interest. I've actually gone to some of these, so these actually fill in like as you do stuff on the in the area. And basically, each of those clues that you have is kind of like a little storyline to like finding those new legendaries that they kind of talked about. So like the first clue has to do with this statue here. It is the King of Bountiful Harvests, which is the dude, which is the guy riding
Floaty guy.
the floaty guy and the horse. I've actually finished that one, but I won't really get
Did
into
you
it.
catch the Pokemon?
I have caught what it is. It's in my PC boxes, but I don't want to spoil it.
Okay.
Because let's say it's not necessarily just the crown dude. Maybe we'll just say
Horse?
maybe there's a horse thing that they actually didn't reveal in kind of the lead up with the stuff. So there's some new Pokemon, new Pokemon that are tied to that one, which is cool. And there's like a whole quest line, like you have to like do some things, and it's pretty fun because it's involves that legendary Pokemon. And then so basically now I have those two other clues to go off of, which is basically the second one has to do with the Reggies. As you can see, there's kind of those drawings in those ones.
Yeah, this looks like Reggie stuff.
Yeah. So basically now there's like these big kind of shrines. There's actually one right down this walkway here. So we'll go check it out down here.
Now, is this DLC like the previous where it's all wild area?
Yes. It's all one big area. I can show the map for a second. But yeah, here you see, here's one of the Reggie ruins.
Yeah, this looks like Reggie Steel, probably.
So yeah, if I go up to it, it'll say, "Oh, something is written on the door. Let the ringing pierce note that will wake the giant of steel." So it's basically like these give you clues of how to get into those rooms. So actually, I haven't really done much of that yet. And then the third clue has to do with the Galarian forms of the birds, like Zapdos and Articuno stuff. So yeah, so here's the map of the area. So you can see
That's actually pretty big.
It's definitely the biggest of all of the areas for sure, and like the most like dense because there's like really cool like caverns and caves you go into and stuff. It's pretty neat. So here's kind of the starting area, and now you can see I'm in this area, and the map isn't like 100% because like technically I'm like here, but it shows my little icon over here because like I'm nowhere near this stuff because the area's pretty big. And and you can go up north into even more like mountainous stuff. See, like I've already
like a
been.
cool tree.
Yeah, the big crown shrine. I've been there. And then down south, there's another big tree. Which I think.
Yeah, because
we'll
I
go
saw
down
that.
to there.
I saw the red tree, and I like wanted to say, Mike, yo, what the fuck is that?
Yeah,
Yep,
what's
But then
going
you,
on?
then you pointed it out on the map.
How about we go check it out
Hell yeah!
as a tease of maybe what you do on some of those legendary clues.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And you can see-
they showed off a new Reggie for this, right?
Yeah, there's actually they showed off 2 new Reggies.
Really?
So there's
Whoa.
two new Reggies you can get, and that has to do with that the one of the legendary clues is you have to get, you have to find all the Reggies essentially. It's like you can get the 3 original ones from Ruby and
Emerald.
Sapphire and Emerald, but also there's the 2 new ones that are new for this DLC. Which one's I know like one's electric and I think the other one's like a dragon.
It is. I just looked at it, and it's cool as hell. So now there's 6 Reggies because there's Reggie.
Yes, and then there's Reggie Geekus. And I don't know how I don't know how that one comes into play in that stuff because again I haven't actually really started
What
any of
type?
that stuff.
What type is it?
Reggie Geekus, I think it's technically normal,
Yeah.
but it's just like a really giant version of them because like the whole thing in the lore of it is he created the other Reggies. Essentially, is how it's supposed to.
And from his flesh, he made Reggie.
That's for those Pokemon lore freaks out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you?
Yes, so me and Ian Purcell from OK Beast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
We'll be. If he ever watches this, he'll be like, hell yeah.
He'll be like, I know those Reggies.
Mhm.
I know that guy Reggie.
Yeah. So yeah,
I like the zone.
Yeah,
I like
here's
that it's
the-
not
here's
just
the
a
Nina
winter
King.
zone. You
Here's
know,
Nina
like
King. Yeah, it like splits up because like the thing I also like, which is like it's a minor thing with the original wild area, but it's like was still like a weird standout. Look, just an Aerodactyl here, by the way, which is kind of nuts.
whoa,
Kinda
cool.
just flying around.
I'm gonna say he's the best fossil in the
Yeah.
OG Red and Blue.
Yeah,
Definitely
and,
most
and
useful.
that's what I'd say with like again like the first DLC, it brings back it brings it back a lot of the Pokemon that were like just not available in the basic one, and like I think that was another thing of like pretty much all the fossil Pokemon are in this in some shape or form like that. Like there's an Aerodactyl just flying around,
Yeah.
and like the little Brontosaurus from earlier I think was a fossil Pokemon in one of the generations, and then the area we're going to has like the T-Rexes, the little T-Rex dudes from the one generation. So yeah, that's what I'd say. Like these environments are like what I was saying earlier about like wild areas are like it feels like more contextualized with like the weather and like the environment compared to like the base wild area where where sometimes it was cool, but sometimes it's like I'm in this kind of like bright grassy field and all of a sudden it just starts sandstorming. But then I walk like two steps and then it just starts and it's like bright and sunny where like this area feels more like all right, see down in the southern area it's like bright and sunny, but if
Yeah.
I go up
Yeah.
north I'm like in this snowy kind of more mountainous area and it's snowing or
Yeah.
and like it feels like more alive. It makes it it's like a little thing that kind of helps with this area, which I really like.
How many Pokemon are we up to? Sorry, Quinn, I didn't mean to.
Good question.
Is it everything now?
I don't think everything is here, unfortunately. But I would have to go look, but I would say with that first DLC, I want to say they added like another like 100 to 150 Pokemon or something crazy like that.
Yeah, it's been a lot. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, because and again, a lot of them were a lot of them come down to legendary Pokemon. Like there's literally every legendary Pokemon is in some shape or form, and like a lot of them. Oh, by the way, there's a T-Rex.
Wait,
It's hanging out.
What? I've never seen that before.
You never seen this? guy?
That was from
No.
that was from X and Y, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
See, I didn't. So I never got a 3DS.
I've seen this Sun, Moon, X, and Y.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's his first form. That little T-Rex boy there. He's a good
He's
one.
cute.
Yeah, he's cute, and then he evolves into that big T-Rex that we just walked past. I like that one quite a bit. He's cool. Oh god, that's
Yeah,
dogs.
What I was gonna say is, I'm happy this DLC is more than just the snowy area, because
Yeah.
I just like from what I gathered from it was it was just gonna be the snowy area. I didn't know it was gonna be more than this. I'm a bad Pokemon fan. I wasn't really like watching the trickle of news for this deal. So
Yeah, and I don't think like even with the trickle of news they put out, like they didn't really show like the area itself too much in it. So like yeah, like seeing some of these areas was pretty cool compared to some of the seeing that what was more than snow, like you said. Yeah, it was pretty cool. So let's go up to this tree and see what happens.
I've
Tree
assuming
explodes.
Yeah,
it's gonna like do a Dynamax thing because it's
gonna-
Dyna Tree Hill.
yeah, it's gonna blow into it. It's gonna explode into flames.
There are 210 Pokemon added in the Crown Tundra.
There you go. Oh, look who it is.
Whoa! See, I
that-
think the fucking new Moltres looks dope.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, right?
That is a good look.
I think
they
all
come.
the new legendary birds look super sick.
Oh, that's Zapdos. I
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, they're fighting each
I didn't
other.
expect to see this fucking anime cut.
Yeah, look at this anime cutscene happening right in front of us
Wait,
right now. It's pretty sick.
Where's Articuno?
Oh, just wait.
I think we're about to see. There it is.
Oh yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Articuno. Like, okay, Articuno watched Phantom the Opera and was like, "Yo,
Right? Articuno played Sly Cooper and is like, I'm
Oh,
about to be a
uh-oh.
master thief. This is gonna go over well.
Yeah. Oh, they all run off.
They're distracted.
I personally like the Zapdos and Moltres
Yeah.
the most."
I like the kind of Doduo or Doduo vibes of the Zapdos.
Zapdos, yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I like them all. I like the kind of dark color schemes.
I think Articuno just looks like a big old fucking theater nerd. And I don't know. What to feel about that.
I'm into that. Yeah, I respect that though.
He kind of he shot like an ice laser beam out of his eyes though, and I was kind of
Like-
into that.
I'm not gonna
sick.
lie, that's cool, but I don't think I like his design that much.
There, Peony's calling me. Listen, I wanted to ask you something.
Hang on, Chief.
Yeah.
There's breaking news on the
They're
telly.
saying dodgy birds are popping up left and right. Oh, okay. So now those birds are probably just like out in the wild, and I can just like run into
Exactly.
them. That's cool.
Classic
Like, yeah,
legendary birds stuff.
yeah. Like
One
the
said it
dogs
was
and
on the Isle of Armor too.
stuff. Legendary tree of the legendary 3.
Whoa,
I
there's
like-
a whole
yeah,
intro card.
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, they did that when I like walked up to like a Reggie shrine because that's like one of the clues for the legendary things.
That's like,
That's really fun.
I'm sorry, big '90s vibes.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
very much like a cartoon. I'm kind of into it though.
Oh yeah, they're in each of the different open areas.
The wild area, the Isle of Armor, and the Crown
Cool.
Tundra.
That's cool, actually.
Yeah,
You have to see them out in the world. That's cool.
yeah. So there you go.
So, so
Whoa.
are the dogs? Are the 3 dogs in this game too?
The dogs are in this game, and they're one of the ones you can get from the Max Raid Adventures. Because actually,
Okay.
I actually got Entei when I did it.
Oh, nice.
So let me see. I'll show you the ones some of the legendaries I've gotten so far. Not
Because as much as
no,
like I like the
spoiler.
birds, I think if there was like a Galarian version of the dogs, that would have been
that would
cool.
be pretty cool. Yeah,
I
so
bet we'll get that next time.
yeah, or like whatever the next like if they do like
Next
region,
generation.
like region variants. Yeah, so I did the Max Raid Adventures, which we can go check that out.
Sure.
And it's basically like a series of Max Raid battles, and then usually like the final battle is against some
It's
kind
a
of
random legendary.
yeah, some kind of legendary Pokemon from like the pool. So
Okay.
the other ones
Cobalion.
here, yeah, for Rizian and Cobalion, there's basically like you know if you played the Isle of Armor, there was like a collectible thing with Diglets you could do.
Okay.
So there's like a similar thing in this where there's like footsteps, like kind of you can find like prints on the ground all over the place. I've already collected them, so they're not around. But there's basically like prints for each of those 3 for Cobalion, Virizion, and the other one.
Okay.
So I've collected them, and now they are also just like once you find them all, now they're just hanging out somewhere, and I can go find them and catch them. So I think one of those might be around here.
Shout out to the best Pokemon of all time, Aggron.
Yeah, the whole Aggron gang's here. It's pretty cool.
I love
I
Aggron.
thought
Laron
that
and
dude
Aaron.
would have been in here. Oh yeah, there he is. Look, there he is. He's just hanging out in here now.
Yeah,
Who's
I got these.
That's Virizion, I think is what it's called.
What are they from? Are they from Black and White?
They're from Black and White. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I was like,
So,
what legendary beasts did I catch? Like, it must have been the ones in Black and White, but I didn't remember what
Yeah,
they
because
looked
like Black and White had like a bunch of like it had multiple trios because it had those, And it had like the thunder like gods or looking
And
gods.
the psychic sisters or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're all cool though. I mean, like, there's no way to use all of them, which was kind of there's no viable
Yeah.
route with them. But it was
Yeah.
cool to like do a bunch of legendary quests. That's part of why I like Black and White so much.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to catch like Reshiram and whatever the other one's name is.
Zekrom.
Zekrom, yeah.
Yeah, and I think those ones are I'm probably guessing those would be in the max raid.
Yeah, they're gonna be the max rate. It seems like the Reggies, the legendary birds, and then the new ones are really the only ones to get the quests.
Yeah, and like a lot of the other stuff. There is some other ones that I've seen that have like stuff with them, because I think if you get all of this 3, you get the there's a quest. There's like a little mini quest if like it's one of those things where like, oh, I got all these 3, and that lets this one appear in the wild kind of thing.
Okay.
Which is Keldeo, that little unicorn guy that I think was also Gen 5.
Oh shit!
So I think,
But like, are like Celebi and Mew, are they all in the max rate stuff too?
I think so. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I think
impressive.
they're both in
What
there.
call me a clown because I don't know this guy's name. The one with like the flowers on the back, and it's like Shaman.
Shaman.
Shaman,
I think so. Yeah. Like I said, I'm pretty sure all of them are in here. In some feature or more. I'd have to like double check online.
Because I've seen.
I haven't really looked online too much to like not get spoiled, because I have been enjoying like doing the little quests for legendaries and stuff.
Yeah. Because I've seen the only legendaries I've seen besides this stuff on here is Kyogre. That's it. That's all I've seen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
and that's I love that Pokemon so much.
Yeah, Kyogre's pretty cool from Red and Ruby and Sapphire. So let's dash over. We'll kind of still do some exploring around here. I'll actually go this other route to get back to show off different areas of here, because I'm gonna go back and go to that max raid adventure layer thing, which is kind of at the start. He's like a grave. He's a gravesite, by the way.
Here's where my body lays from Mike's earlier roast.
Yeah.
It looks like stuff like Mew and Celebi and the one that you mentioned, Quin, are not in the max raid battles.
Interesting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is
But-
Arceus in them then?
Hold on.
I thought there was
He's
a way.
not.
I thought they were in there. 'Cause at least,
Maybe there is a way. This could just be like the standard list, but I mean, to be
Yeah.
fair, like this is like the big ones, you know, like Lunala, Solgaleo, Kartana, Guzzlord. Shout out to Guzzlord.
yeah, I know all the ultra beasts from Sun and Moon are in it.
Yeah, Zekrom, Landorus, Kyurem, like Xerneas and Yveltal. You know, like the box ones are all here.
Are all
Yeah.
here.
So,
So-
it's just like the super special ones are not, which it
Yeah.
makes sense. That's why I asked about those ones.
Yeah. So that makes me curious about like stuff like Deoxys and.
Yeah, I think Deoxys is there. Hold on, let me check. I had it up.
Okay, because that's like one of those special ones where it's a pain in the ass to get.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So basically, you come here for the max raid battles.
Deoxys isn't there. Sorry, Quinn.
Yeah.
So and I think there's some stuff. So basically, there's this lady. She's like a shop. So you get Dynite ore is what it's called, and you can see like that's like the currency you get for completing them.
Dynamite.
And you can buy a bunch of end game Pokemon type stuff like your calciums and your XP
That's pretty
candies
clutch.
and stuff. Another cool one is this. This is Nia. This is actually Peony's daughter. You meet kind of early in the story.
Yeah, I've met her.
Yeah, so she'll give you tips, but also a cool thing she does, like if you go on a max raid, sometimes she'll be like, "Hey, I saw this Pokemon in here. You want to go with me?" Like, I didn't do it earlier because I didn't have time, but like one time I walked over and she was like, "Hey, I saw Cresselia in the max raid battle. Do you want to go do it?" And she basically like giving you that chance to like get that particular Pokemon in a raid.
Like a guarantee of that
Yeah.
specific one. That's cool.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So let's go and do a Dynamax adventure. So So here, they also give you a chance to redo one you lost earlier because I got to a Suicune one
Oh, that's nice.
and didn't catch it. But we'll roll the dice and see what we get.
Yeah, let's see what we get.
So this is an online thing, so you can do it with like you can invite people or like let random people join in like the other stuff. And, like there's the link code. So I'm gonna do it with AI though. This is the one thing I do not like though is that you're basically selecting from a pool of Pokemon instead of using your own Pokemon.
Oh man.
So basically, like I pick a Pokemon and then all the AI pick a Pokemon. And there's like better stuff than what you would expect because there's like a G-Max. That person just picked a G-Max Kingler. And
Yeah, at least you got like a starter Pokemon.
And I got Sceptile, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just Sceptile's a good Pokemon.
Yeah. And as you can see, basically now I have the choice. I can go to this grass one, or I can go fight this Normie. You can kind of see who it is. Like, look at that. That's Tauros.
It's a Tauros. I can tell, guys. Who's that Pokemon?
Yeah. So let's go. Let's go fight. Let's go fight this Tauros here. It's a little framey, which is kind of weird, but it is what it is. So yeah, then you just jump in. It's a max raid battle.
It is cool that you could do this with friends, but it's lame that you can't bring your own Pokemon.
Yes. Like,
yeah, that is very strange.
Yeah.
Because normally you can do it.
Yeah, that's like the standout for me for this. It's just like after doing like 2 or 3 of them now, like, and I don't really. Sorry, excuse me. Like I don't really see their reasoning behind not just using your own Pokemon, which also seems like a cool way to do it too, because then you can be like, oh, I'm gonna bring this Pokemon, and you can bring this Pokemon, and you can kind of like make a little team with your friends, and like you just can't really do that. It's just weird. So I'll just Dynamax right at the start.
Fuck it.
Going wild.
Max Overgrowth.
Yeah. Max my.
It's just once again like it feels like the most Nintendo way to do something, right?
Yeah, like a weird way to do it.
I mean, like, I can kind of get it saying, like, oh, if some people have, like, over-leveled Pokemon, but there's a way to just...
Point, though. You worked so hard to get here, you know?
Yeah, pretty much.
But even to that point, I know in, like, some, like, if I did battles with my brother, he'd be like, oh, well, I have some level 55s, I can just... There's a mode just to, like, cap it at, like, 50 or whatever.
Yeah.
So, like, why not just implement that from the battling thing into this?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Of just like, there's definitely systems they already have in place in these games. Like you said, like there's rule sets for like the competitive battling, and like letting you like kind of choose a limited amount of Pokemon to go in with. Like, it feels like they could have done something like that, but it also could just be a thing where like, hey, this is like a DLC, and like they're probably only gonna devote so much time to it, right? So they just kind of just kind of did this. But like again, at the end of the day, like I think it's still there's like still cool ideas in the system and how it works. I just hope that it's not just like a thing where it's like, hey, this is a weird thing in this DLC, and then maybe in the next games we see it, maybe not, because that's also like a weird track record with Pokemon stuff. Sometimes is like there's like a cool idea or a concept, but it's maybe not all the way there. In one game, and then you jump to another game, and it's like not even there, and you never see it again. And it's just like, well, that would have been cool to see them iterate that and make it actually a cool thing.
Yeah, like Dynamax Pokemon are probably not gonna be the next Pokemon game, right? Like,
yeah, I would guess. And then like that makes me curious of like, all right, then are they gonna figure out some other way to do like these kind of max raid battle type things, or are they not, or what is it? It's pretty weird. Cool.
Hey, Mike, you got a Tauros.
Yeah, so I caught the Tauros.
You got a giant Tauros.
Yeah. So what can happen after these battles is basically you can choose to be like, all right, I want to use the Tauros instead. But I'm gonna keep my Sceptile. And your AI, see, then one of the AIs usually just takes it. So now that lady has a Tauros instead. Let's do.
I would do Rock because
I'm
move types.
Yeah, I'm Grass.
Yeah,
and I have 2 Water Pokemon.
Yeah.
On my team.
Get that grass advantage.
So yeah, there is that aspect, and at the end of it, you can also basically choose when you complete one, you get to choose which Pokemon you like want out of the ones you've caught. So basically, if I wanted, I could, if I have that if I make it to the end and win and get to Tauros and this guy and whatever else I catch, I can choose between one of those to take with me. essentially.
But only one of them.
Only one of them, and I'm assuming that's a thing where, like, if you're playing with multiple people, everyone would get to pick one, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure on that because I haven't tried that yet, but that would be my guess of how that works. The other thing I like about these battles is they don't do the stupid, dumb shield things that they do in the normal raid battles, which super drawed out those battles. They just So, like, granted, you're doing a multiple of these, so it's still a pretty, like, longer thing, but I think it just makes the battles feel a little bit more active, I guess, is what you'd say, maybe.
Yeah.
Because you're not worrying about, like, oh, this stupid thing's shielded, and now I gotta break the shield. It's just like, okay, I know what I'm doing. Let me just slowly take these down.
Yeah, it's a Pokemon. It's a fucking Pokemon battle. Like, we know what it is. Let's not make this more complicated than it is.
Yeah, exactly. You can see that battle was a pretty quick battle for a Dynamax battle.
Yeah,
because of all that. So that's nice.
I don't think I've seen this Pokemon before.
Lycanroc was from Sun and Moon.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So basically, it was one of those things where how there's like from Sun and Moon, there's like a little wolf dog. I forget what that one's name is, but it evolved into like a bigger wolf dog. But depending on what time of day you picked, it would turn into either this form or like another form that looked like a more traditional little dog, like wolf.
Oh, yeah, I never saw this Pokemon.
Yeah.
So I never really played Sun and Moon. Just a very little bit of it.
I didn't play too much of it either. And as you can see, like on the pass, there's like little different objects you can run to. So I'm gonna go to these actually it's a flying Pokemon. That's a grass
You're gonna
Pokemon.
get murked.
Yeah, this is gonna be a rough one. We'll go here because the berry.
You got that rock type though.
Yeah, the berries at least heal all of our Pokemon. So that's nice.
That's good.
If I were to like walk into that like hiker lady that was on the one trail, she basically has like a selection of items, like
nice.
items you can like have your Pokemon hold for the next battle.
Very cool.
So that's cool.
Oh look, it's the Tampa Bay Rays.
Yeah, the Mantine.
That's actually not bad for a flying Pokemon to get.
Yeah, because it's water type as well.
Yeah, so my stuff will just do normal. Okay. Let's.
And I'm sorry, guys. I had to work in a baseball reference.
You're
Sorry, it's your quota per Viewpoints. It's fine.
Yeah.
Mike made my wrestling bit for me already, so
Yeah.
I had to slip something in.
You've checked both boxes.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's some brutal damage. There we go.
Yeah. I'm gonna rely on that Lycanroc. Okay, get some poison in there. I'll take it. Okay, not too bad so
That's
far.
like severe poison.
Yeah. Big poison. Poison big.
Super big
So go
poison.
ahead and Dynamax, because why not?
I hope they whatchamacallit. I want them to bring Heart Gold and Soul Silver to the Switch so bad.
In some way.
Yeah.
'Cause I've never played those games, and I know they're good.
Yeah, I really like Heart Gold and Soul Silver are like some of the best, just because like they're a remake of already good Pokemon games, so it's like a bunch of like
I've
more,
never.
I really like those games quite a lot.
I've never played this remake.
Yeah, it has a lot of really good. It's one of those things where it has a lot of really good ideas. Where like you would because obviously it's a remake of those games, so like that was like the original like thing where they added following Pokemon in there, where the first Pokemon probably would follow you, and they never really did that again until this one. And then there was also a feature where you could basically rematch any trainer in the game. There's this whole system where when you fought a trainer, your second screen on your DS or whatever would basically be like a phone basically system where you could like then call up these people and just kind of talk to them. And most
Yeah,
and,
kind of like the original.
Yeah, and kind of like it was kind of basic because like they don't have like one or two weird lines, or they give you like little tips or whatever. But sometimes they would have exclamations over them. You could call them and be like, "Hey, I'm ready for a rematch," or like, "If you want to fight, come find me." And you go fight them, and depending on where you were at in the game, they would have like Pokemon like attributed to like the levels, like the general like level you were around, so more or less. So like once you got to the end of the game, and like you could then go refight these things for like more challenging battles and all kinds of stuff like that. So it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool because that kind of builds on like the phone thing in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald,
Right.
and combines it with the original like rematch thing, which I think is cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like it a lot.
Hey, Mike, I'm gonna suggest using this Mantine instead of Sceptile because A, you're going up against a flying legendary, and
Oh, am I?
yeah,
I didn't notice that one.
yeah, it is. I got you,
Yeah.
bud. I'm
We'll
paying
see.
attention for you.
Hell yeah, Mantine.
Mantine was called. Let me see.
Plus, that Mantine was serving out brutal damage.
Yeah,
That's true. Should I swap with that?
Air
I think-
slash, dive. Oh, it's got a rock type move too. No, that's
Yeah.
defensive though.
Yeah, it's like a defense move.
I would swap. It's a flying legendary.
All right, sure.
Yeah, so
we'll,
you don't
we'll,
get
we'll roll the
one-shotted.
dice on it.
Yeah.
I don't even know which flying Pokemon it is. I guess we'll see.
It's probably one of the birds from Eros or whatever it's called. Latias and Latios. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Rayquaza. It's Rayquaza. It's Rayquaza.
It's lit, actually.
I think that's the thing. They only show one typing. So Rayquaza's dragon and fighting. Man, I had a dragon move on that other Pokemon. God damn it, Quinn.
Oh damn!
Sorry.
It's
All
okay.
right.
It's okay. We rolled the dice. It's fine.
White guard.
Yeah, we'll wide guard our team. I'll
This
help out.
motherfucker hits hard.
I'll
This
help out the
motherfucker
team.
hits hard. Let me tell you about playing this, going against Rayquaza as a kid, and it took me like 60 tries to get this.
Terrifying,
Yeah.
man. He's brutal.
Yeah, he's rough.
Especially like in Ruby and Sapphire, where he was like the post game extra legendary.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was.
Yeah, because Emerald was his game.
Good damage. Good
Yeah.
damage. I'll take that.
Yeah, the whole plot where you have to climb the tower and stuff.
Yeah, and fight Rayquaza. Yeah,
That's all new
that's
in Emerald.
intense. Yeah,
It's
I
awesome
remember
though.
that. Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah, I
That
really
tower
haven't-
is the worst part of that game.
I'm gonna cheese him with some dive. Oh shoot. Okay, that one's down. They do come back like in the other raid battles after
Oh yeah, they come out
after
after,
after a period of time. So it's not the worst, you know.
Actually, I lied. The worst part of Emerald is trying to get one of the 3 dogs because it is so random as hell that it's absolutely miserable.
Right.
Yeah. Like hey, you just like dove underwater like
Yeah.
fuck this.
Yeah, it's like this. I'm gonna cheese him out if I have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is rough that we don't have our
Or rock, the rock.
yeah,
dealer.
rock dealer, which is that big damage. But we'll see what happens here. Ah, he's trying to attack me. And I avoided it. Oh god, that did nothing.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Oh, I avoided it. Oh.
To be fair, I don't think that dragon type move would have been doing a lot more either.
No.
because
Yeah, that's-
Sceptile is not a dragon type Pokemon, so it wouldn't have.
That's
type
fair.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, our rock boy is back, so we can get some of those back in.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, I can Dynamax, so why not? I might as well just do that to get as much damage as I can. Either.
Yeah.
Yeah, and use that air slash.
Yeah.
Yeah, max Airstream.
Pray to God it does like some point of damage.
Yeah, it'll at least do like better because I know like max damage usually does more,
Yeah.
or Dynamax damage or whatever.
Hey, at least you're getting a Rayquaza out of this.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
we'll see. Yeah, hopefully we'll see.
Also, I want to go on record and say I
you'll
used
be
a
too.
Master Ball on Rayquaza.
Oh yeah, that's a worthy.
What's
opponent.
wrong with that? They give you a at least. Well, so far I did get a nice. That's what we needed. And they gave me a Master Ball at the start of this DLC as well.
Oh,
nice.
cool. I haven't gotten that yet. That's not bad.
Yeah,
That's-
better
yeah,
better than
better.
better than it was. So I'll take it.
Yeah.
I use a Master Ball on Mewtwo, but he's like the only legendary in that game. So
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
the birds, but yeah. Whatever.
I feel like the birds are like easy to catch.
Yeah, you just gotta find them, and then it's like a normal fight,
Yeah,
right?
just
So-
then you just save scum on them until you get them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Extreme speed. Oh, okay.
Not too bad.
Oh, he got 2 attacks in. That's okay.
Yeah.
They still do that. At least I haven't seen that before. Okay.
Oh, it's a different move.
Yeah, he might have been out of the rock. Okay. I think we got this though.
At least it doesn't have a time limit like those other Dynamax battles, right?
Yeah, at least it doesn't look like it.
God, that sucks. Also, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know where he is. He's like, I forget.
Yeah, he just looks
Poor
around him
Quagmire.
and just looks around him and sees a giant dragon and a
And
giant.
he's killed by poison. Explodes.
I'll take it.
Wow, he died by poison.
Hell yeah, dude.
I will take that. I will take that W.
Throw that Ultra Ball.
Take
Brace
that
the board.
dub.
Come on, Rayquaza. Be a team player.
Give it to me. I think we got it.
You're so dramatic.
I know it
That's
is.
so good.
Boom. Rayquaza acquired.
Nice. Always a good feeling.
Yeah,
Yes.
Rayquaza's a good legendary.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, Rayquaza.
You can and see, yeah, like I said,
Who the hell says Rayquaza?
choose.
They said it in an anime
Of
at
course,
some
I'm gonna
point.
choose a freaking.
Holy shit, level 70, 248 health.
Yeah.
That's
70.
that's a good roll.
What a tank.
Yep. Hand over the Pokemon you rented and the Pokemon you didn't select to the scientists. And as
Okay,
you see,
I
I
just
got
wanna
a bunch
say,
of
Ranking
Ranking-
9 or wow, that's
Yeah, because
a lot.
basically it just depends. Like you can see, there's a prerequisite of like I caught the Pokemon at the end, so that got me more. I reached the area at the end, so it's like it kind of gives you as many as you get for beating it, more or less, which is cool.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I
Also,
also, doing that with friends over and over again would be fun.
Yeah, because you get cool.
Yeah.
You get like some decent You can get some decent Pokemon out of it because they're usually newer ones.
Totally. And so, like, if you chose that subtile at the
See, here,
beginning
and
and
here you go.
kept
That's
him,
and that's what I was
Yeah,
talking about
that's
earlier. So he goes, look, I found Yveltal in the max raid layer. And I can give her Dynite or in exchange to
Oh, nice.
basically say, hey,
Guarantee that
guarantee if
Pokemon.
I want to get if I want that one or still need that one.
So,
Nice.
so
There
if,
you go.
if you kept that Sceptile, you could kept him at the end as well.
No, so it's just the ones you catch. So it's
Yeah.
so I caught like the Tauros and the Lycanroc and
The Mantine.
the Manta-Ray and then Rayquaza. So
That's
between
a bummer.
between those four, you can get them. You can get those guys. Those guys are in this DLC, though. I know
Got it. The other starters. and
the
stuff.
the Hoenn starters are. I don't think they added any other starters, but I did see they added those, like Sceptile, Blaziken, and Swampert are in this.
Cool.
I don't know how you get them, but they're in it. I know that much.
Well, I do like Mudkips, so
Me
I gotta
too.
find that.
But yeah, I think that's a pretty
Yeah, I
overall
think
good look
that's a
at
good
this,
look at this.
this DLC. Like I pretty much said, like if you're into the in-game Pokemon legendary hunting and searching and collecting, like this is 100%. Because again, all of them are in here. There's like, we didn't really show much. We showed the little tease of the Zapdos and Ultra, so I can go search for them. But like, I did a whole storyline quest with this guy and and another character that's here. There's the whole Reggie thing, which I haven't even really
Wait,
touched yet.
go over to the inn with the place with the flag on it.
Yeah.
Just go in here because it's just good vibes, man.
Oh sure, yeah.
This
this-
is like the equivalent of the Pokemon Center here. And
Yeah,
when
cutie.
when I first came in here, it was just empty. It's just like you get to chill, go
Mhm.
take a nap in the back room. It's just cozy vibes.
Yeah, cozy vibes.
This
in the
is
house. Yeah,
what I need right now.
Yeah,
Right?
This is this dude's house. This is like Peony, the guy I've been
Got
talking about, and so he'll give you the clues,
Oh, okay.
and this suit and this outfit I'm in now, the expedition outfit.
Little cabin in the snow, it's just
And
cozy.
like you said, yeah, I can restore my Pokemon here. I can change my outfit to whatever in here.
Can we just appreciate that the Pokemon heal music has never changed?
It's
Yeah.
still very good,
Classic.
classic. And
Cool.
yeah, and this is just it's a cool DLC like from the meta idea of like I'm assuming this is the last DLC for this game, and we have whatever's next for Pokemon. Like this is a cool place to leave it. Like aside from some of the there's a lot of discourse from the Sword and Shield launch and it in general. We don't have to drum that all back up necessarily talk about, but I just think this is like cool to see them thinking about what's next in terms of like here's like a more open area again. here's like a town in the open area, and here's like a bunch of more active stuff happening in this kind of area.
Yeah, good look at where Pokemon's going, I think.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
Thanks for showing us,
nice.
Mike.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for joining me. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out more video game stuff here if you're on our YouTube channel. We have other viewpoints. Reviews. They're cooking up again. All kinds of stuff.
Very excited.
Streams. Next gen is coming. Oh my
Yes.
god.
We're gonna be streaming a lot of next gen stuff.
Streaming next
certainly.
gen, covering next
Mike
gen
and I will
stuff.
be doing Destiny, hanging out, just chilling and playing Destiny together.
I'll be doing a lot of Destiny.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of Destiny.
Mike pulls up a spreadsheet and it's like the month of November. Oh yeah, Destiny Monday through Friday.
Yeah, it's me going like, hey, cool, look at this PS5 I bought. And then putting it in a corner, and then turning my PC on and playing Destiny for all of November instead of even touching that console.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
I'm
like maybe playing Spider-Man, maybe.
I'm a madman and an idiot who doesn't know how to set his time right. But anyway, tangent aside, thanks again for joining us, and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.